and hence he uses them. One-handed inside out. Will it go all the way? Yes. An academy cracking 6 to finish the fourth over.
15 runs in the last over, and it's been predictable. 21 to 1.
Crispy, juicy and tender. After all, we wouldn't have made new buttery, pillowy potato buns to credit just anything. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Single-handed, but still 70. Team Blues. Match 13 of season 40. Here's Rabada. There's two right-handers in it. Two coming out of it. Rocham. His wrists and timing. And one about guys that look so good, have so much time. They have a little flick up front, little Karen. And away she goes, says the hitman. Skelly, I like that.
It's a pretty easy game for Rohit Sharma when he's able to hit 2 boundaries, a maximum, and then obviously a 4 with just one hand.
The wrists from the subcontinent, Sheba. Excellent, and playing with the pace at 141.5. Makes contact very close to the body, just opens the pace. And got it very, very fine. Yeah, from a quick line perspective, you look at these two gentlemen and how late they hit it. They've done it for years. Great lesson for youngsters watching. And just seem to make the timing and the ease. I might come upstairs and have a look at that. There's Monday's TMO upstairs. Just keep travelling, didn't they?
Just shows you how well he's timing the ball at the moment. Yeah, Lalit there. Yes, just got it back in time. It's left foot, that's the question. They'll probably want to look maybe the other angle, I'd say. No, he's very happy. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's interesting to see Kagiso Rabada actually bowling in the power play. I thought the fact that Stoinis came in, bowled 2 overs, 1 for 13, they may have left him out of the power play. Just because interesting facts, like he's got a lot of wickets. But Rabada's only picked up 9 wickets in IPL in the power play compared to 55 out.
Here's another unacademy cracking Maxim. That really was cracking the roof. Hungry for more. Dehi. What a massive hit. Like Kagiso Rabada. This is sensational.
Watch out there. And just watch it cannon into the stand. The pillar, the concrete. And now clipped away nicely. So Rabada hasn't worked within the power play again, unfortunately, for Delhi Capitals. 14 off it, 45 for 1.
These two very talented right-handers joined proceedings. Toss went the way of Rohit Sharma. Absolute gimme in the back first. Here in Chino. Power play, and getting 160 to 180. Very good score here, given what happens in the last sort of 5 or 6 overs of the 40 overs on offer. Here's Amit Mishra.
Is it because Rohit Sharma's gone out to Googlies quite a few times? They've got in the experienced Amit Mishra in the last over of the power play.
Yeah, well, Amit Mishra, he's got about half a dozen occasions. Yeah, the old leggy. And this, has been met. Oh, nearly went over the top. And the ladies stand were freaking out, just quietly. Normally they're quite loud.
And that's what he meant?
Yes. Please.
Cracking out quietly.
You need to wear hard hats up there. Oof. It looks so easy. It's hit it so long in the 21st century, effortlessly.
More of a slider. Suryakumar Yadav will take chances. He favors the extra cover region. That's one of the reasons why he does want to bowl a leg break.
Oh, yeah, up and over. Very full here, Mishra. And he has paid the price. Heads for more. 50 up now for those in blue.
Just check out this shot. Nice and forward. Wasn't a bad delivery at all. But Suryakumar Yadav goes back a little bit in his crease. Oh, that is a tough shot to play. But when he knows that everyone's up in the inner circle on the offside, all he has to do is hit it over the inner circle and he gets maximum.
The Bollywood Blues is what I meant. Don't get into that line and you'll get moose there every night of the week. Back-to-back fours.
Lisa, Dehi, because of the last big hit, he was looking to change his line. The way in which he is going, Suryakumar Yadav is one of the contenders for the Safari super striker of the match. And he deals in boundaries.
He's just playing at another level at the moment, isn't he? Everything seems to be coming really easy. Spoke to him before the match and he was saying, I feel really comfortable. I know my role. Things are flowing quite naturally for him. And this is where, as a player, you just go with the momentum. You don't try and change too much what you're doing.
Partnership 45. That's the one, is it? Yeah, be happy.
Talking about manufacturing shots, Lisa mentioned nothing wrong with the delivery that went for a six. Rabada. Superb seam position. Top surface on. Creating a little bit of room.
Oh, he's done well there, Amit Mishra. Hooked out. So we've had the power play. It was over. We had 6 overs. The Mumbai Indians are 55 for 1. It's going to be back time. Have a little drink here with the Seat Tyres strategic time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This will have lots and lots of fun.
सर आप कौन
सर किटी कटारिया क्लाइंट रिलेशन एग्जीक्यूटिव आपने इंटरव्यू लिया था मेरा
मैं तुम्हारे बच्चों का बाप बनना चाहता हूँ प्रॉब्लम क्या है मतलब छात्र की बात थोड़ी ज्यादा है पर तुम कहो तुम
नया स्टाफ नया लाभ Hotstar Specials presents The Office Season 2 now streaming on Hotstar.
Cocked out early, but Rot and Suryakumar Yadav, both in the 20s at this stage.
The cockpit to 2. Lovely wicket to have gone down so far. Big appeal. Good for Delhi Capitals. They did not take the review. Another close one, but would have gone leg side. This was a look into the top. After Stoinis picking him up. And Rohit Sharma opening up. He's got 2 4s and 2 6s. Making use of the pathway. And just the 2 fielders allowed outside the inner ring. That was a stunning shot. This one he created the room. Suryakumar Yadav. Another boundary on the leg side. Partnership building up in quick time, 46 and 23.
Just Stoinis picking up the first wicket. Nevada Mishra going for plenty, but no doubt now that the power play's over, the 5 fielders will now go outside the inner circle and Delhi Capitals will look to squeeze in these middle overs. Well, a head-to-head between these two sides, Mumbai Indians ahead 16-12. That's in the 28 matches that they've both met. The last 5, Mumbai have won all 5.
Another season 14. As what the umpires adjudicate on the Paytm Fair Play Award, you've got players that uphold the spirit of the game and have respect for their opposition.
Well, everyone's playing nicely, aren't they?
Really done. Naughty. Here's Abish Khan. First time this evening for this fellow. So, the paces, but pace off the ball is the key as the ball starts to deteriorate and get old. Lovely length. Nice little line and length start. Well, on occasions we like to talk to coaches. James Hopes is here. Let's say, James, a little bit different these conditions from Waikiki.
They're a lot different, mate. Yeah, we knew the first 10 overs they were going to come quite hard, so it's just about still being in the game at 10 over mark, and the game tends to slow up a little bit from there. So if we can keep the first 10 overs in check and then slow them up in the final 10 overs.
James, I live in Queensland. I've got a New South Welshman alongside Lisa Laker, and she was going to congratulate you on the Shield win.
Yeah, it's been a big week for the boys back home. I'm sure they're still celebrating, but well throughout what was a really long year in the end for the Shield competition. I think it's the latest ever finish for that competition, so I'm really happy for them. Yeah, and 8-10 weeks I'll be back there celebrating with them.
Yeah, well done, James. I will say that with gritted teeth But what I want to ask you, the quick change around from last IPL to this one. Have you noticed anything different with the players as they've come in? Because only 5 months have gone.
So to be honest, they tend just to get on with it now. They know what to expect. I think it was all new back then, and now everyone's a lot calmer about it. And yeah, it's a different IPL, isn't it? Coming to different venues where you're not used to playing all your games, and I think it's quite good not to do it every year, but we have to do it at the moment. So I think it's a good new look.
Now, you love to slow ball yourself, James. Pieces, it's over 50%, getting wickets with them. You're working a lot with the guys?
Well, we haven't really had a chance, to be honest. We got here yesterday and we're playing today. But, yeah, it's tough telling guys that bowl 145, 150, that they have to bowl 50% of their balls, slow balls. But they'll get into the swing. We've got a couple of games here. Then we're off to a new venue, so yeah, we have to adapt and we have to change on the fly. But after this game, we've got 4 days training leading into our next one here, so we'll be able to nut some stuff out then.
Well, another 6 just been hit. Given the fact that Mumbai has a coaching staff, how do you try and change that in the dressing room?
Just try to focus on ourselves a little more. We know we haven't got the greatest record against them in the recent past. Yeah, try to focus on what we're doing and ignore what they're doing a little bit. We know they play quite a structured game, so we tried to bowl Marcus Stoinis tonight to try and give them something that they didn't expect, and it worked. But now we have to try haul them back here, and keep, as Danny said, keep pace off a little bit with our quicks.
James, well done again for Queensland. Good to talk to you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
That's a proud Queenslander. He's wearing blue for you, though.
But to be honest, I think you went a little bit too much. Let's focus on the IPL.
Come on, guys.
Sorry, Stellars. Celebrating the game at large. There's a lovely bit of an open blade here from the skipper. A bit about sequence not there. Rohit Sharma is enjoying life. He's enjoying the Viva IPL as ever for Mumbai. The most successful captain going around. Yeah, loves it here. Almost their strike rates in terms of balls and lots of 20s. It's down there. It's ticking up. Look at that. It's like 100. And the one that jumps up to 139. Hello! He's walked. And he's calm. He's come to the max. This is another big, big blow.
Points for fair play. Just wait for the umpire's decision.
Nice.
Just started to walk. Surya Kumar Yadav looking to run it down to third man. A low catch in the end. Shapant doing it easily. Another Vivo perfect catch and match. Avish Khan strikes in his very first over. That's a very, very good start for Avish Khan. Yadav gone for 24, 67 for 2.
Here's to the people, pioneers searching for better. They work hard for their money, but the currency of life isn't dollars, pounds, or euros. It's love. This is who we serve. They're the inspiration behind Zoom. Whether they send money to help put food on the table or to fulfill bigger dreams, we are here for them. We are Zoom, the fast and secure money transfer app from PayPal.
2 down after 7 overs, but 67 on the board. Almost going there at 10s. Mumbai innings. Skipper's still out there. It's got into the 30s, but Surya Kumar Yadav nice at the start. 24. It's nip in the bud. The clip behind. And we're going to have Lalit Yadav. The ringing is Rishabh Pant.
Yeah, the off spinner gets an opportunity. He's already bowled 1 over so far in this competition. He went for 11. I think he'll enjoy these conditions a little bit more.
Ishan Kishan has come out to catch up with Rohit Sharma. Yeah, again, it's a bit too cute, but too lazy sometimes against the faster men with this sort of stroke. It's a go-to shot for him.
He got a boundary man. Played far away from the body, but further away from the keeper. But this time, it was too close to the body to be a hit in that shot.
Yeah, and it's cost him dearly. Just when things are going so swimmingly. By the Steve. Smith in the way here.
The one thing Sky needs to be careful of, don't do that. Ow. It might actually get you. There is a big gap.
Bowling slightly quicker through the air. Lalit. He's a good player. Highly underrated player. Ishan Kishan. Strike rate pretty good because he bats down the order. Sometimes he can also be very productive on top of the order. Like the Ishan Kishan with a super innings. Rohit decided halfway through. There was one more.
Yeah, he's oodles of talent, this guy. Who is a more exciting young Indian batsman? Well, of course, Hunt's had a pretty good time of it in recent months, of course. But look on their website. Fired up. Give us your answer. We've had 8. It's 70 for 2.
ये मिशन मेरे लिए बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है इससे अच्छा मौका काम
पंजे बाहर निकालो शेरने की तरफ
Been so successful within this competition. It's the powerhouse index, Pollard, Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya. Look at the strike rates.
Hello, Lisa. Hello, Haydos.
Hey, got it? Hey, mate. Lise, you okay, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Talking to Hopesy?
Yeah. Now I have to sit next to you.
Yeah, I'm worse than Hopesy. Much worse.
Oh, slot sweep. Just a bit of a fumble from Prithvi Shaw. Mishra not on the ball in the power play. Great bit of wrist work from Surya Kumar Yadav. But this one is just a big slot from Rohit Sharma.
Yeah, you can understand why Delhi Capitals have brought him in, especially for this matchup between Rohit Sharma. I've already said 6 times he's dismissed him. But through the gap that time, catchable height, and he gets a boundary.
He's getting punished there, isn't he? Mishra, he's bowling pretty slow through the air. And every opportunity with that little bit of extra turn as well, just rocking back, slicing across it, uppishly, as you said, Lise, but effectively.
His highest score, Rohit Sharma. Batting like an absolute dream at the moment. 44 of 28, striking at nearly 160. Yep, the group of lucky, wonderful fans enjoying the match from the comfort of their homes, the Vivo fan wall.
He's such an enigma, Rohit Sharma, isn't he?
Take it easy. Steve Smith, the catcher. You're just talking about him and praising him and how good he was looking. There you go, Haydos.
He really just surprises you out of the blocks. Oftentimes when he gets above the first sort of dozen, 2 overs even, and goes on with a strike rate like he has tonight, he just can't find that tempo in T20 cricket. And Mishra's got him out now 7 times. Well constructed 44 though, and it's 76 for 3.
Hardik Pandya in at number 5. Rohit Sharma, as we mentioned, dismissed for the 7th time by Amit Mishra. Released the selector. Just talking about that matchup and why Amit Mishra was brought into the team, brought on against Rohit Sharma, and he delivers.
He's a man of the moment. There's no doubt Hardik Pandya comes in a real key performances all round. A couple of good run-outs. He manages to find a way to get in and stay in the game, Hardik Pandya. So it's going to be a big role for him tonight, especially as we know what often happens during these middle phases of the game. There's what appears to be a submerged log, but a lot of these batsmen seem to hit this stage of the game. Can he push on tonight?
It's for Ravichandran Ashwin at square leg for Ishan Kishan, skipper Rishabh Pant. And he bunts him towards long on.
Yeah, well done to Rishabh Pant, even though he went for runs in his first over. It was this wicket that they wanted from him. And the senior statesman is able to deliver. Good catch there by Steve Smith. He'll be good and happy to get into the action as well.
Hardik Pandya can hit spinners, and that's possibly one of the reasons he's ahead of. He hits him, but straight to Steve Smith. 2 wickets, and that's a big over for Delhi Capitals. Amit Mishra is pumped.
Well, you have to certainly think about whether that was an option or not. First ball that you face, just come straight up into it and try and deliver something that's big. And it was difficult. Balls with a little bit of overspin on it as well. Just hoping there. Look at the face. Amit Mishra straight down the throat of Steve Smith. He's second in the over, and yeah, son, get pumped. Gone. Out for a duck. A golden one at that, and it's 77 for 4.
Hiring is challenging, especially for key roles.
The hiring process can feel overwhelming. Sometimes you just don't know where to start. So I use ZipRecruiter. They automatically post at the top job sites, and I start getting qualified candidates really fast. With ZipRecruiter, I've hired everyone from my head of marketing to my sales director and even my lead graphic designer. And less time spent on hiring means more time spent on growing my business.
ZipRecruiter, rated the #1 hiring site. Try it for free.
For Mumbai Indians, that's their second. At 67, their third. At 76 and 77. That's a big one. All big players here in this team. 2 left-handers in the middle, and Ravichandran Ashwin is back in the attack.
Yeah, and again, given the fact you've got 2 new players out there, be aggressive. Shikhar Dhawan in there and slip or gully.
Yeah, he's really wide there, isn't he? It's not turning square. This is a wicket, just throws it up, just luring in the big shot, and he knows it straight away. Steve Smith makes no mistake of an easy catch. Definitely a contender for Upstock's most valuable asset. Amit Mishra, he's all over this match. I think some of these purchases, and Mumbai Indians have made one the same with Noel Boyce Trailer as well. It just, still bowls those attacking leg spinners. It's an option on this track.
It's a bit surprising we haven't seen him yet, and I suppose it's gone with the success which Rahul Chahar has, because it's not just his bowling alone. He's very handy with the bat. Still remember the way he played against Mitchell Johnson in that final in 2013. Half won them the game. He's always been very handy with the bat, Piyush Chawla. So is this man, Krunal Pandya. He can play through different gears. He can be the aggressive. And at the moment, he needs a bit of both. And it's bowled beautifully. Ravichandran Ashwin. So many variations. Saw the undercutter, the carom ball. But who's the more? That was the question. Put out. The answer overwhelmingly, Rishabh Pant. 67% in his favour.
Yeah, he sees the game differently, Rishabh Pant. He's got a different tempo. It's almost like he's seeing the next 10 years of Indian cricket, not just now. He's got just a love to watch.
Just one from that over. Some turn of the last ball. 78 for 4.